Let's take a look at SalesNOW on the BlackBerry Playbook. We're going to look at the various modules including contacts, companies, leads, deals, cases, activities such as calls, meetings, tasks, reports, and some of the options that are available. With SalesNOW on the BlackBerry Playbook, you have a secure login. You can enter your login and password. It's the same as you'd enter into SalesNOW on the web. All the information that you enter into SalesNOW on your BlackBerry Playbook synchronizes with SalesNOW on the web where the data is backed up. The great thing about SalesNOW on the BlackBerry Playbook is that you can use it in and out of wireless coverage. Let's have a look at the contacts. I'm going to select the menu here, and you'll notice your various options. You can select to create a new contact, to sort those contacts by various criteria. You have the ability to search contacts by first, last name, or by a keyword. Another way that you can access the contacts is simply by scrolling down through the list. Now let's have a look at Michelle Kovac as a contact record. So the contact record allows you to capture key information such as first, last name, associate a company with the contact, have their job title, work information. All of these field labels and related drop-down lists are all configurable by your SalesNOW administrator. As we scroll down, you can capture the address and the type of contact. Your SalesNOW administrator can create your drop-down lists such as the types of contacts that you deal with, such as partner, prospect, client, distributor, supplier, you name it. You also have the ability to create custom fields and associate those custom fields with the contact record. Custom fields such as birthday, are they willing to refer business to you, are just some examples of types of custom fields that you can create. The flexibility of SalesNOW allows you to mold the solution around what you do in your business. Let's take a look at companies. I'm going to select the company's record area and select the menu. Here I can choose to create a new company, to sort those companies by various criteria. I can also search by the company name or a keyword in the company. Let's have a look at a company record. We're going to go into company ABC. Notice the type of information that can be captured includes the phone numbers, the address, the size, the type. All these fields that you're looking at are all configurable. So if you need to change any of these, it's super easy as a SalesNOW administrator, and those changes will get pushed to your Android tablet. As I scroll down through the company record, you'll notice that you can see contacts that are associated. For this example, there are 2 contacts. And then all of the interaction as it relates to those contacts, such as the leads, the deals, cases, calls, meetings, tasks, email correspondence, and any custom information rolls up nicely to that one company record. Let's take a look at the leads module. The leads can be used in a number of different ways. For example, if I'm a sales rep and I've qualified an opportunity, I have the ability to capture that business potential. Leads can also be imported from marketing campaigns or trade shows, distributed to the sales reps. All the follow-up calls associated with those leads can also be associated, and those leads can be imported by the lead source. So the leads record area is a great way to store prospective business associated with a contact and company. Let's take a look at a lead itself. To do that, what I'm going to do is create a brand new lead. I'm going to go to the contact here, select the menu, new lead, and in creating this new lead, as you can see, this associates with Brian, with SEC advertising. I can choose the type of lead. These lists, of course, can all be predefined by your SalesNOW administrator. And the lead source will pretend that this one was from a trade show. And the status of a lead can be active or inactive. So the types of information that you can enter in a lead include the units, the value, any notes. We'll pretend that this lead is looking good. You can add custom fields to the lead record as well. What a lot of our customers do is create custom fields for products or services that they are selling, including custom fields such as competitors that might be working on the same opportunity, you name it. So these custom fields can be associated to that lead record. I'm going to go ahead and save that lead. And now we have that lead associated with the contact, with the company. And you'll notice this next appointment field prompts the sales rep to create that next call or meeting. So now you can see I have a next appointment associated with that lead. As I scroll down through the lead, you'll notice contacts and companies. So every lead record, you can have a primary contact and a primary company. The contact and companies area down here allows you to associate other contacts and companies that might be involved on that opportunity. So any of those records that you have in SalesNOW, if I were to associate additional contacts or companies with this lead, then those contacts and companies would also have this same lead record associated with them. So let's take a look at the deals record area, the menu options. So from here, you can create a new deal. You can sort the deals by various criteria. You have the ability to search the deals by name or a portion of the name. And going into the deal record, you have the ability to track things such as the status, the units, the value, stage, probability, close date. All of the field labels and related drop-down lists are all configurable. You'll notice that next appointment field. This allows you to keep momentum in the opportunity. The types of information that can be captured in a deal record include the status, whether it's active, won, or lost. You can track reasons why you win deals, reasons why you lose deals. You can track the units, value, or whatever you'd like to call those fields. You can track the stage. You can predefine stages. Those stages, as they're chosen in the deal record, populate our sales pipeline and funnel reports. You can select probability. You can select the close date. That will populate our sales forecast reports. The next appointment field allows you to schedule that next call or meeting. It's a reminder to keep momentum with the opportunity. So I'm going to schedule this meeting, as you can see, by creating this meeting from the deal record. It associates with the contact, the company, the deal record, and I can choose the type. We'll say that this is going to be an on-site meeting, and the priority, this is high, and I can add any notes. Public, my attendees will see. Confidential would be for my eyes only. And now once I've saved that activity, it will associate with all the related records. It will also show up in SalesNOW on the web. It will show up in my mobile device calendar. And if my mobile device is in sync with my desktop calendar, that activity will also show there. So you create the activity once, and it appears in all the related places that will help you to access it and never miss a beat. The related items section in the deals record allows me to associate contacts and companies that might be working on the same opportunity, perhaps assign their role if they're a consultant or a distributor. I can also see all of the history as it relates to that deal, such as the calls, the meetings, the tasks, any email correspondence, and I can access those custom fields as well. Let's look at cases. The cases module allows you to track work tickets, service requests, or general customer service issues. All of the fields within a case record can be modified. All the drop-down lists can be modified in order to help you capture what you want to deal with. In order to help you capture what's important for you, you can schedule the next appointment, whether it's a call or meeting. You want to keep the momentum in terms of serving your customers and resolving these issues quickly. I'm going to go ahead and save that activity. Now I have an activity associated with with the I&I Solutions case. All the interaction that I do as it relates to the case record will roll up to that case record, including all of the activity, calls, meetings, and tasks, any email correspondence, and any additional custom fields. These are the menu options as it relates to the case. I can call the contact, I can email the contact, I can schedule activity, I can log activity, create a task, I can edit or delete this record. The case record can be associated with the contact, with the company, and you can determine the priority, when it's due, the status. You can create a next appointment to keep the ball rolling. And the related items to the case include any contacts or companies that are associated with that case, any additional contacts or companies that are associated with that case, any activity, such as calls, meetings, tasks, any email correspondence, and custom fields. The menu option within the case record allows you to call the contact, email, schedule activity, log activity, and edit and delete those records. When a case record is created, it automatically creates a case number, which is also searchable. The email module allows you to view all of the emails in various ways. If I select the menu, I can compose a new email. I can sort those emails by date, by subject. I can search those emails by a keyword. So accessing emails that I've associated to SalesNOW contacts, companies, leads, deals, and or cases is extremely easy. Let's look at SalesNOW activities, including calls, meetings, and tasks. Beginning with calls, you can view the calls in list view. These can be scheduled calls, calls you've already held, logged. If I select the menu option, I can create a new call. I can associate that call with a contact, with a company, with a lead, deal, or case. I can choose to sort the calls by date, by subject. I can also search the calls by keyword. So scheduling activity is super easy. Now we're going to look at meetings. So the meeting record area, very similar to the calls. You can view those meetings by different criteria, such as date, subject. I can look at today's, this week's, this month's, or I can show all. So the meetings are typically used for actual face-to-face meetings. And looking at the meeting record, as you can see, those meetings can be associated with contacts, with companies, and the types of meetings can be predefined. For example, on-site, a follow-up, proposal discussion, pricing review, you name it. All of the activities also have the ability to be associated with additional contacts and companies if there are other people involved, and you have the ability to create custom fields as it relates to your calls, meetings, and tasks. Looking at the tasks, so tasks in SalesNOW are used to schedule to-dos, reminders. You can view the tasks in a list view. By selecting the menu, you can create a new task. The task can be associated with a contact, with a company, with a lead, deal, or case. The types of tasks can be predefined, such as send follow-up email, create pricing proposal, prepare a contract, or whatever you'd like to have there. In addition, custom fields can be added in order to capture more information as it relates to those tasks. By selecting the menu option, I can choose to show today's, this week's, this month's, or all the tasks. With the menu option, I can also search tasks by keyword. So the tasks area allows me to schedule those to-dos and reminders, associate them with the contacts, the companies, any lead, deal, or case, and like all the activities, those tasks will show up in SalesNOW on my mobile device, in SalesNOW on the web, and if my mobile device is in sync with my desktop calendar, all of those to-dos will show up there as well. Let's take a look at SalesNOW reports on the BlackBerry Playbook. When I select the reporting module and then the menu option, I have the ability to choose from a variety of reports, including sales history, sales funnel, sales forecast. The sales history report is pulling from the deal record where the status has been changed from active to won. The sales funnel report is pulling from active deals where a stage has been selected. The sales forecast report is pulling from the close date field in the deal record for both active and won deals. The sales report dashboards simply give you a snapshot of your history, your funnel, and your forecast, and let you know where you're at every stage of the game. Next, we'll look at the options module. The options that I have include data synchronization. Data is synchronizing in real time when you're in coverage. However, you do have the ability to push a synchronization or to refresh all the data from the server. The other option, I have the ability to import my contacts from my BlackBerry Playbook address book. You can configure your language settings. The log option allows you to view your data summary and system log. And let's say you were experiencing a technical issue. You can enter your comments here and then send the log to support, and this will help them troubleshoot the issue with you. You have the ability to do an online search. So if I'm a manager, I can do a search for contacts, companies, leads, deals, and so forth that any of my colleagues might be working with, and then pull up that data to my BlackBerry Playbook. The help guide allows you to view the table of contents, the index. You can do a search for any feature within SalesNOW. With SalesNOW on the BlackBerry Playbook, you have the ability to track and manage every interaction with your prospects, with your leads, with your contacts, with clients, and all of that interaction, such as the scheduled and logged activity, the leads that you're working on, the opportunities you're working on, the stages of those opportunities, is synchronizing with SalesNOW on the server. So with SalesNOW on the BlackBerry Playbook, you can be mobile, you can access your information anytime, anywhere, you can enter details quickly, you can access that information quickly, every interaction with your clients, all the activity that you're scheduling. Ultimately, you can be more productive.